Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 3, class of 2CC7. We are going to present our isas about square root of an integer algorithm. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Zazqi Azzahra. I would like to explain first about what is background. Next. Almost all over the world learn one thing in common, namely programming, which basically must master algorithm. This can be learned self-taught or even vocational, school or college. In universities, one of which is university, there are majors that are required to study algorithms, such as the major in information system, computer engineering, and electrical engineering. The algorithm briefly has a definition of systematic and logical step in solving problems with the concept that can be tested right or wrong. There are several topics related to algorithm, such as graph algorithm, dynamic programming, searching and sorting, modular arithmetic algorithm, and many more. One algorithm for solving problems is the quartering algorithm of the integer algorithm, which is included in the miscellaneous topic. Next. Definition of algorithm. Algorithm is logical system, sequence, method, and stage used to solve a problem. The algorithm, which can also be interpreted as system and logical step sequence. In disease development, algorithms are widely used primarily in the field computer. Specifically, the algorithm is a special method that is approved and consists of a series of structured steps written mathematically that will be done to resolve a problem with the help of the computer. And then, history algorithm. The algorithm or algorithm is derived from the name of mathematician, geologist, astronomer, and book written for Uzbekistan. His name Abu Ja'far Muhammad Ibnu Musa al-Khwarizmi. But Europe are more familiar with the name algorithm. There are several other branches of science that has success in, among others, now as astronomer and geography science. Not only that, Al-Khwarizmi also written a book titled Al-Jabal wa Muqabalah, which means restoration and subtraction books. From the book, we can draw solution that Al-Khwarizmi is the founder of algebra. Then it is not surprising he is also called as father of algebra. Next. And then type of algorithm. The algorithm has several types, is 3 types. The first is sequence. This algorithm characterized by a series of steps, and each step will execute one by one. And the second is branching. This algorithm is represented by if and then problem. If a condition is true, the output will be A. If the condition incorrect, the output will be B. And the last is loop. This type of algorithm, the process may repeatedly be executed under certain condition. The loop algorithm is represented by while and for problem.
Hello, my name is Syarifah Aini. I will explain about the function of algorithm. The algorithm has several functions. Among them, there are solve complicated problems, make matter simple. Algorithms can be used repeatedly, facilitate the creation of programs, solve problems with logic, minimize repetitive writing of programs. Next. And now, the definition of square root of an integer algorithm. An algorithm for evaluating the square root of integers and real numbers is developed. The procedure consists of two parts. One, to obtain a close estimate of the square root, and the other, to modify the initial value iteratively until a precise root is evaluated. Next, then, function of square root of an integer algorithm. There are several functions square root of an integer algorithm, namely, first, high speed and no division operation. High speed and no division operation other than division by 2 has been the objective on the development. Second, a simple two-step procedure. A simple two-step procedure for getting the first estimate and then modifying it by employing a fast converging iteration technique. Third, applying bit shift operation. Applying bit shift operation rather than division operation. Next. Now how the algorithm works. Algorithms are sequence or step for calculation or for solving problems written by a sequence. By way of inputting the required data will be processed by the program based on existing algorithms to get the final result. For example, in daily life, for the case of turning on the computer, the steps to turn on the computer are actually very easy, but the process can occur two or more alternative solutions. Example, step 1, power cord plug. Step 2, press the power button on casing. Step 3, if after the power is pressed, the computer turn off, then check the electricity or check the cable's edge, etc. If the computer is on, continue to the next step, like that. Next. And this is how the square root of an integer algorithm works. 1. Group the number into from the last number. 2. Start with the first group of 2, the group on the left. 3. Subtract the current approximation squared and bring down the next group of number behind it. 4. Double the current approximation of the root. 5. Find the ones digit on the double number that would result in a number which is divided into the number you are currently working with the smallest possible remainder. 6. Multiply the ones digit by the double number plus the ones digit. 7. Repeat step 4 through 6 until you get an approximation with an acceptable number of significant digits. Next.
My name is Novridayanti. Here I will explain about the C++ programming language. C++ programming language is a computer programming language of a level in coding, whether high or low level. C++ was an extension and reinforcement of the previous programming language C. By Bjarne Stroustrup in 1980, C++ had the name C with classes and was renamed C++ in 1983. Next, implementation of square root of an integer algorithm. Here I use the IOStream library for standard  corner.h to get character from the console, string.h to manipulate string, and math.h for mathematical operation. I use pow to find the root of a number. Pow here is actually to calculate the square, but I use pow to calculate the root of the number with the formula like this. With this formula, the result of the calculation will only produce number without comma. If using SQRT, the result obtained will have a comma. Next, this result from the calculation of the root using pow. That's all for our presentation. Forgive us if there are some mistakes were made. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.